He might not even score with this team.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train.
Actually, he's not scoring.
It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He calls himself making a name.
Why'd I pick the Rams? They're trash.
See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Cut! 180!
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
We got four. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Hey, Charlie. 50.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. On first down, it's Gurley. And Gurley here.
No, Gurley don't fumble. This is so straight.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Gurley don't fumble.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. He's got a first down and more past the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah. Looking to throw on second down. Goff, 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Oh, come on.
Coverage there. It's
you got to get
away,
that.
Incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on,
I gotta go for
how about
it.
the
I can't
execution
not
of
go
that
for
defense
this,
right there?
This is how I play. I'm so good. Elite player, quarterback can run for yards, running back can get 4 yards, wide receivers can catch
yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Man open.
This is why you never settle for it.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give it here to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Why is Brown in anyway? He's trying.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Back to throw. Goff. To the goal.
Yo, he's
line,
had that.
Incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line,
I got to go for it.
3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Oh my God, this nigga couldn't hold it.
4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
Blitz him.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Carson.
Yes. Way to get in there. Let's
after
go.
a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He's got 1 yard. That's crushing.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd down.
Cracked him. Let's go. We'll stop him again.
And he is going to have the 1st down as he's up to his own 13-yard
Oh,
line.
my fuck.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there?
Bro, he
looked
got
like they were playing for the
stopped.
pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
24 is the mic. Watch the run.
On 2nd down now.
There we go.
It's Carson. And he
Take him
is
back
met
to
quickly
this
in
time
the
he's not going to
backfield.
fucking get
Down
lucky.
he goes,
Let's
folded
go.
like a lawn chair.
This time he's not getting
He'll
lucky.
wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They run it with
Nope, not this time, baby. That's how it should have been the last time. Let's go. He's going for it. He has to.
They end
It's
up
2
getting
yards.
stuffed twice after that
He can't
9-yard
get
gain
this.
back on first down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, my man, I love it. I freaking love it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run into their fullback. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson.
We'll smash him back.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
He wants to try to waste that clock. Come on, I'll waste it for you.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Yeah, we'll hit stick.
And he's brought down at the
I'll be in there,
24
Kelly.
after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion.
It doesn't matter. That's your room. What do you mean?
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because
put
no
it
matter
down.
what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that.
Let's go, baby.
I
He's
think he
going
knew
for it.
right away that he wasn't going to get to
He's
his primary
going for it.
guy.
Let's
I think
go.
he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Good shit. That's how you do it, baby. You get
57
that ball
yards
right
the
back.
official distance.
Put that
And the
ball
Rams
right
will go
back.
on offense here for the 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll get this one to Cup
There you
complete.
go.
And they'll get him down
Just keep
after a
catching.
pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're able to get this one
Take that.
across
Use
the
one timeout real
35.
quick.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is
Way to
incomplete.
smack it out. I'm glad.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again. Goff.
Yeah, where'd he go? He overran that round.
Give
Let's
credit to KJ
go.
Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now Wilson on first down.
There we go. Keep him out of field goal range. That's what I'm talking about.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Just keep him out of field goal range. Come on.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Wilson.
Nothing. He's out. He was out.
Caught, but they'll say out
he was
out.
Bounds. Thank you.
So it's incomplete. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go. He's 17
An
yards.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And
yes.
That will be incomplete.
Good shit. That's how you do it.
Look, that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
His name's Mom. I forget. Rob. I forget his name.
Ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
Get a couple yards.
Get on
Let's
out
get
and
this.
talk
He's
about
only
it.
up one.
Now Goff on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian McDougal.
There we go. There we go. That's what we do.
His time is now run out on this first half of action.
All right, he got 7. That's a lucky 7 because he didn't score yet.
The NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Gets fielded in the end zone.
There you go. Way to crack him.
About the 19-yard line.
Way to freaking crack him. Let him run this shit. We're ready. We are ready. This is our second half. Let's go, boys. Oh, yeah, he's running
drive
this.
underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful
He ain't going
game
nowhere.
offensively
We're right there. We're right there. Try to juke. There we go.
That everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk.
He got lucky. Let's go.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And now off to the races, down the right
Got him down.
And he takes it down.
Thank you.
Deep into enemy
I was about to say, they
territory.
better not rob me. We'll
It's
stop
a
him
big
here.
play there for Seattle. 71 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Take him back. That's what we're going to do. Let's go.
A little bit of yardage
He'll
here.
lose.
Back to the 2.
He'll lose. He's going to
A
fucking
loss
always
of 2
lose.
there. Second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run.
Oh my God, my God, free the wrong.
Across the chalk
I
into
knew
the
there
end
was
zone.
going.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, he got one.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
No time for
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a first down throw. Gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Goff now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure. And he will score.
He's in there.
Touchdown, L.A.
He's in there.
A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
24 is the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Come on, Whittle. You're supposed to be on that, Whittle. You are Whittle late.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, Carson.
That's fine. My man's ready right there to crack him. Let's go. Let's go. Full
quarter play.
Right now,
Back
7-7.
now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter.
Let's fucking go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I hope you brought your lunch because I got this back.
There's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point.
Yo, why the fuck? Oh, my God. That was my fault.
Quentin Jefferson. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the end zone, gone. Then he'll find his target.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get that.
Up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. On first down, gone. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Don't be scared. Jim.
On the counter, Gurley. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's gone.
Yeah, where the frick? Why didn't he turn around? If I would have got picked off, I'd have been so mad. That was
Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's gone. And, a crusher there as it's
that's bullshit.
Picked off near the 44.
Man.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
That's all he's trying to get to. So let's we'll do it. This one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Get in there.
This is Carson.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep him back there. Right there. We'll take that.
50
Call
after
another
a gain of about
timeout.
5. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From midfield now, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We'll take that motherfucker.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively.
Let him go for it.
So they'll be left with only the
2-minute
warning to stop it from here on out.
Take that all day.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. It's caught.
Come on, you were on. Let's go.
Getting it inside the 35. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Carson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Right there, 54 Mike. Don't get nervous.
Throwing now is Wilson. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. To throw is Wilson. And this one incomplete. It doesn't matter. We have our final score. They had already won. This game is over. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the 2-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.